Hello, welcome to another video. It's your host, 18 Ultimate Gamer 19,000, and I'm here today for Season 2, Episode 12 of Random Multiclass Thursdays, The Flames of Cleansing Evil. Before this video begins, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. I know this is like my third Paladin build. Trust me, after next week, which is also a Paladin build, I will be retiring the Paladin class for a significant while as I try out the Artificer, the Druid, and the Wizard, more Fighter, more Monk. Yeah, overall, just be trying out new classes. I may even do another Cleric build. So yeah, just know that Paladin will be retired, after next week. It's just, I found an old video that I've never recorded, but I had the whole PowerPoint ready, had everything ready, so I was like, let me just record that video, boom, easy week done. But yeah, just know that in these coming weeks, I will be doing less Paladin and more, like, other classes I've already touched. Now, with today's weapons used will be the Great Sword. Honestly, because I want to try out Grace, you can go with the Maul for Topple. Honestly, you probably should. It's probably going to be significantly better because of today's gimmick. But, whatever. Now, first species will be going Dragonborn. Today's build is basically how many ways can we get lightning fire damage on one single character and still make it good. So today we are making a paladin that takes some levels of sorcerer, is a Dragonborn, uses Searing Smite with elemental weapon and hold person. Today's a jambalaya, if you will. But yeah, your breath weapon is the main reason we're here. Now, it is pretty mid if you ask me. It's not the best, but at higher levels with its decent scaling and the fact hold person makes someone automatically fail, it can actually be pretty good AoE, area control, and also 40-10 isn't nothing to spit on when it's fully maxed out, especially since it's decently limited, but I mean, free 40-10 is pretty damn nice. Also, with Draconic Flight is just a free flight, which is super nice. Now, for Origin/Origin fee, we'll be going custom or Entertainer. The reason why we're going custom is because of Tough, but if not, just pick up Entertainer. Literally, the only thing I don't like about Entertainer is the fee, which I think Tough is better than Musician, but again, that's just me, and I like to make my wisdom saves. I like to have a lot of HP, so yeah, that's just my own personal prerogative. Yeah. Now for our stats, we'll be going 15 strength, 8 dexterity, 14 con, 8 intelligence, 10 wisdom, and 15 charisma with a +1 to our charisma and +2 to our strength. Yeah, this is your standard paladin build. You probably are all tired of seeing it, so trust me, it will change. But yeah. Now, our level 1 of a paladin, same as always, level 1 spells, what we always pick, but make sure actually to pick up Searing Smite here, because it matters. Now, if I'm being honest with you, levels 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all the same as always. If you've ever seen any of my Paladin videos, you know what I'm getting. You know what I'm doing. Of course, we pick Oath of Vengeance for hold person permanent for Vow of Enemy permanent advantage. Our fighting style defense. Great Weapon Master at 4th level because you're using a heavy weapon to deal more damage. Yeah, like we already know. We already know this. Hold person. Make sure to take that very important spell. Like, it's pretty obvious what I'm doing, so I'm kind of just skipping over it, because we all know these levels aren't interesting, they're not juicy, they don't provide us with much. You've seen them a million times, no point of going over them, the millionth. Now, for level 5 damage report, on turn 1, we will be swiping with our sword, doing a fiery Searing Smite, and then using our Dragon Breath, dealing an average of 39 damage if everything hits. Now, if hold person lands, I recommend doing a Divine Smite with your Dragon Breath, dealing an average of 59 damage. With an average to hit of 17.5, hold person DC of 14, and breath weapon DC of 13, this is pretty awfully mid. It wastes all of your second level spell slots, one use of your breath weapon. Again, as a DC 14 wisdom save, yes, is a lower level, but if you don't have some form of silvery barbs, you're most likely not gonna be succeeding too often. This build is pretty mid, painfully mid, if I will. Yeah, it gets significantly better, but at 5th level, this build is just it's a build. I think I can legally say it's a build. Now, level 6, of course, we get our Aurora Protection. Level 7, we get Relentless Avenger, which actually, I don't take Relentless Avenger that often, so I'll read it out. Your Supernatural Focus helps you close off foes' retreat. When you hit a creature for an opportunity attack, you can reduce the creature's speed to 0 until the end of the current turn. You can then move up to half your speed as a part of the same reaction. This movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So yeah, I decided to go up to 9th level Paladin for a certain spell, which you will all be seeing in about one level. At level 8, I was thinking about giving us a +2 to Con or Charisma to increase our Dragon Breath for Hold Person, but trust me, just increase your Strength here. Level 9, Abjure Foes. Pretty mid. I mean, basically, it's a wisdom saving throw, or someone is frightened, and while they're frightened, they can only take an action, or a bonus action, or move. It's actually not that bad. I'm low-key glazing, but low-key hating. But it's alright. I mean, we're most likely never gonna be using it, but it's honestly not bad. It's not. Now, at 3rd level, of course, we get the usual. Remove Curse, Revivify, Aura Vitality, blah blah blah. But we finally get Elemental Weapon, a spell I have been deeply wanting to use with one of these builds. I love Elemental Weapon. I actually created a custom Great Axe for one of my D&D characters for a one-shot. Thing is like the Axe of Sun and Land? I don't know, it was like something. It was basically like the Wild Mother and Lathander, the Sun God, because in my world, all the deities are basically a mashup of all the popular ones. You know, the ones I like. And basically, they came together to create to create one of my characters. Like, he's like the 20th level Avatar of Lathander. Like, ultimate main, like, base, because my first ever campaign was just the most basic main characters. Like, everyone's playing the main character. This was like the main party. So of course we all became like Avatar of Gods with super OP stuff. And yeah, my super OP thing that I could make was a really powerful Great Axe. I did a metric crap ton of damage. I think every time it swung, it had like a +6 to hit. Yeah, and like an innate +6 to hit. And also I had also send my strength sword at 27. It also, every time I attacked it, dealt 1d12 plus 2d8 plus 3d4 plus 6 damage. Plus my strength score of 27, which is a +8. Yeah, it did a ton of damage. Very much homebrew OP magic item. It was like an artifact too. It was fun times. But yeah, elemental weapon. That's just the only time I've ever used it. Yeah, elemental weapon, one of my favorite spells. Super excited to finally be able to use it and show how painfully mid it is. Now, you would be suspecting, oh, a 10th level damage report. I've actually decided that maybe from now on, I think most of my builds will be having a 12th level damage report. I think because most campaigns usually end at 12th through like 10th level. So I think 12th level is the most common time campaigns end. So I believe showing what, after most of you will be your character at the end of the campaign, what it can do is honestly pretty important, and I think should be highlighted over level 10, which most campaigns usually never end at level 10. So yeah, that again, this is my opinion. If you like the old way that I had it, please make sure to leave that down below. If you want me to do the second damage report at a different level, or completely change how I do my damage reports at the levels, then please also leave that down below. I'm open for criticism and ideas. Also, make sure to be nice, or I will just delete your comment. Don't be annoying. I won't reply to you. I'll simply just delete you, smite you from existence. Yeah. Simple as that. Whatever. Yeah. Our spells save these. Oh, we're taking. I forgot to even announce it. We're taking level sorcery. Innate sorcery basically increases our spell save DC of our sorcerer spells by 1 level. Hooly holler. Level 1 spells and cantrips, pick your favorite, except for shield. Make sure to pick up shield. Shield is very important, because it is just really broken and gives us a ton of AC. Now, our 11th level will be taking our 7th level sorcerer, which gives us meta magic, meaning we can now hide and spell our hold person, making them have disadvantage on the hold person saving throw. At 12th level, we get our subclass, which doesn't matter. But what we do get at 12th level is 2nd level sorcerer spells, which includes Hold Person, allowing us to now cast Hold Person with a +1 to the spell save DC, and anyone who makes it have to make it with disadvantage. Yeah, so here comes the 12th level damage report. Turn 1, you'll be casting Elemental Weapon and swiping for a sword twice, getting an average of 39 damage. Woo! Game breaking, that spell is. Game breaking, I tell you. At level 2, we'll be using Innate Sorcery to hold person, hidden spell, of course. And then turn 3, we'll be swiping Fiery, what is it, like Fire Smite? I completely forgot the name. Yeah, Searing Smite, that's the name. Searing Smite at 4th level, plus Dragon Breath, doing an average of 87 damage. But if you want to use Divine Smite, it deals an average of 90 damage. So yeah, Divine Smite does barely outdo the Searing Smite when it comes to criticals, but when it's not criticals, then Searing Smite just outdoes Divine Smite every time, except you're fighting undead, or fiends, then Divine Smite. With an average to hit of 20.5, which is pretty nice thanks to Elemental Weapon, and a hold person DC of 16, that's our 12th level damage report. Looking pretty mid here. I mean, it's not pretty mid. When it comes to some of these higher echelon of builds, of course, I'm thinking the monk. Which I mean, the monk's damage is so dumb high. Like, holy, monk's so good, man. There's still some people that are saying the monk's bad or the monk's not. The monk's so good. Get out of here. Cause again, yeah, the monk build does like 50 damage a turn, but like, remember, it needs 0 setup. That's what makes the monk so good. Is that when every other guy needs 3 turns of setup, the monk needs 0. The monk's firing on all cylinders in 1 turn. And yeah, their damage isn't the highest burst or nova damage, but it's extremely consistent. And boom, turn 1, you're firing all cylinders. You're going boom, 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 destroying everything. Yeah, super nice. 12 level damage report, super power. Yeah, but that's the monk. This isn't this build. 12 level damage report for this build. For the amount of resources we're spending, I'm sorry, it's just so painfully mid. If we didn't do Dragon Breath, I think our damage would be significantly higher. If we didn't use Elemental Weapon, our damage would be higher. I mean, you can already check all my builds. Yeah, this build is mid to be nice. I mean, this is a whole person paladin, and I'm saying it's mid. Yeah, but just keep on gritting your teeth. It'll be good eventually. At level 13, this is actually a pretty massive level because of not only a proficiency bonus going up, but also taking an ASI to increase our charisma with taking that 4th level sorcerer, where our spell save DC is now 18 for a whole person. 1 sorcerer incarnate is up, which is actually pretty damn nice. Now, at level 5, you get sorcerer restoration, which allows us to get back some of our sorcery points. Pretty nice for, letting out those heightened hold persons. Now, 3rd level spells, of course, counterspell, dispel magic, fireball, haste, lightning bolt, hypnotic pattern. It's always nice to have different options, different damage types. Hypnotic pattern again. Sometimes the fight is simply one of a hypnotic pattern. Sometimes it's won by a hold person, dragon breath, searing smite. At the end of the day, you really can never tell. So it's always nice to have some utility in your back pocket. Now, with our 15th level, we'll take our 6th level sorcerer, granting us elemental affinity, which increases our damage up by a little. Increases, our damage by like 5 or 4. So I can't say it's terrible because it's not. Our turn 1 elemental weapon at 5th level, plus doing an attack, deals 48 points of damage. Not bad. 2 attacks, elemental weapon, is a 5th level spell. 5th level concentration spell. Oh my gosh! I just realized elemental weapon and hold person are both concentration. Huh. Yeah, I seemingly forgot that in my table, elemental weapons are not concentration. You know what? Just make the damage numbers a little lower. Yeah. You know what? Just make everything a little lower. Yeah, this is 104. Make this like 99. This is 106. Make this like 100. Script. Yeah, whatever. I'm already this deep. Yeah, we're leaving. Oh god, this foot is so bad. This foot is so bad. Yeah, turn 2 innate sorcery, hold person, hide and spell. Turn 3 swipe, fire, fire, you smite a 5th level. Dragon breath dealing an average of 99 damage, we'll say, with divine smite dealing 100 flat, with an average to hit of 20.5 and a hold person DC of 18. I just forgot that both of them are concentration. Because in my home game, elemental weapons just not concentration. So yeah, that's beyond funny. You know what? I think we'll just well, yeah, I guess. Oh, we move, as they say. At level 17, with Sorcery Incarnate, we can now basically use 2 sorcery points to reuse innate sorcery if we don't have it. In addition, when innate sorcery is active, we can now use 2 mana magic objects on 1 spell. 2 mana magic options, I mean, not object. Sorry. You know, this is honestly pretty good. Fourth, also at 7th level, Sorcerer, we also get Banishment, Dimension Door, Dominate Beast, Greater Invisibility, Ice Storm, Polymorph, Wall of Fire, Arcanine, Charm Monster. All these spells are really good control and support. Not much for when it comes to damage, but I mean, this spell doesn't even work because I'm an idiot, so I still can't believe. As a 17th level character, 8th level Sorcerer, we'll be going for a +2 to Charisma, making our Charisma 20. Damn it. 5th level spells. Big B's Hand, Cone of Cold, Hold Monster, Static Teleportation Circle. At 18th level, our 9th level of Sorcerer. Legend Lord, Summon Dragon from being a Draconic Sorcerer. 19th level, a 9th level Paladin, 10th level Sorcerer gets us Quicken Spell and Careful Spell. I picked these because, why not? And at 20th level, we'll be taking our 11th level Sorcerer, picking up Chain Lightning, Chain Lightning again, Mass Suggestion, and Sunbeam. And finally, for our 20th level damage report, you know what? Let me hold on. Let me just delete that. Delete that. Just make this. I'll just change. Let me fix this. Fix this. Okay. Alright, yeah! Our 20th level damage report! Yes! Turn 1 innate sorcery, hold person, hide and spelled. Plus turn 2, swipe with a. Holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th level? Yeah, with an 8th level Searing Smite, apparently. Dealing 141 damage with Dragon Breath. And, you know what? Nah, you guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see that whole mess up. With Divine Smite dealing whatever. I'm calling the vote here. I genuinely can't believe I just never noticed that. With an average to hit of like 21.5, hold person DC of 20. This build was a bit, and I think the bit went a little too far. Um, you know what? Just because today's build went terribly wrong, I guess I'll give a little spoiler of next week's build, which will be the Champion of Sword and Song. It is a paladin. It's a paladin bard. When did I start taking bard levels? Yeah, paladin bard. It's a mainly support focused paladin. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm a little sorry for whatever today's was. But yeah, that's today's build. And me failing miserably at building it. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, OT19 signing out.